Hi church, I'm Jessica Layfield, and for my devotion for today, I wanted to tell you guys about my gratefulness over God's pursuit of me in this last year. So, a little bit about me. I am an introvert by nature. I do not like to be up in front of people. I do not like to public speak. To be honest, this is my first devotional I've done. I am the person that's in the background. I'm the planner. I'm the person that makes sure everything for the people up front is ready to go. That's just how God's made me. But in this last year, I have joined a Bible study, going through the Bible in a year with a number of people from church. And as I'm doing that, God is opening my eyes to a lot of different things. One of those things he's pursuing me on is getting out of my comfort zone and getting in front of people, which is terrifying. So a couple of ways I've done this is I've taken on church announcements when I was asked. I took on a board position for my kids' high school band, which puts me in front of people on a regular basis. Anything to get me out of that comfort zone. And in the beginning, it was terrifying. It was super tough. But as I kept doing it and I kept looking to God for strength and for encouragement and for the ability to do that, I was able to conquer my fear through him, and it became easier. It was easier to do those things. So there's a verse that I want to reference that comes to that, and it's Revelation 3:20. And it says, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, then I come into him and will dine with him, and he with me." And it's just talking about how God knocks on our door, and he has that heart to pursue us. So an example I read recently in a devotional, it actually made me laugh. It's a great example, and it says, have you ever gotten up in the morning and thought, hey, God's pursuing me today. How am I going to let him catch me? There's so many different ways. Church, what has God been pursuing you in? What's been keeping you from opening that door that he wants you to open for him? Is that volunteering maybe in a ministry at church? Is that taking that next step at your job? Is that inviting somebody to church that you might, have had on your heart for a while and you've just been hesitating? What is that thing? It also could mean that God just wants to knock on the door because he wants your company. He wants fellowship. What fellowship is better than fellowship with God? He's better than any human fellowship. So what would that look like? Maybe that's coffee time, midday with him. Maybe that's just chatting with him when you're driving in the car. People will think you're crazy, but it's okay. What is God pursuing you in? There's nothing that we can do to keep God from pursuing us. There's nothing that will keep God from loving us. Don't count yourself out if you think that God is calling you to do something. You need to step into that and do it. From the moment we're born, God has been pursuing us for something, whether that be relationship or something that he wants from us or needs us to do with him. What does that look like for you? God is sweetly knocking at the door of your heart to let him in. He may be asking you to take that next step in your walk with him. He may just want you to know that he's here with you and he's for you. So what am I thankful for? I'm thankful that God has been pursuing me and that he keeps pursuing me. Have a great day, church.